In a resplendent setting of festive splendor, Westminster Abbey, one of London's most iconic monuments, was preparing for the annual Christmas carol service of Princess Kate. The centuries-old Gothic structure, with its imposing arches and intricate stained glass windows, provided an impressive backdrop for an event that has quickly become a beloved Christmas tradition. Outside, crowds of admirers braved the cold winter night in hopes of catching a glimpse of the royal family upon their arrival. Inside, the air buzzed with anticipation, as the scent of pine and the warmth of candles mingled. The carol service, organized by Kate, Princess of Wales, celebrates the spirit of community and goodwill during the festive season. This year, the theme focused on honoring individuals and organizations that exemplify selflessness and kindness, from healthcare workers to volunteers. The audience was filled with people whose contributions often go unnoticed. For Kate, the event is deeply personal, as it reflects her passion for fostering connections and uplifting others. The royal family arrived in procession, underscoring the importance of the occasion. King Charles III and Queen Camilla were among the first to enter, adding a sense of gravity to the evening. Camilla, dressed in an elegant emerald coat adorned with Christmas brooches, was ready to deliver a brief speech on the importance of unity during the festive season. Shortly afterward, Princess Kate and Prince William arrived accompanied by their 3 children, each family member playing a unique role. However, an unexpected moment occurred when Prince Louis surprisingly interrupted the show. As Queen Camilla prepared to give a speech, the young prince suddenly grabbed the microphone, leaving the spectators stunned and the Queen momentarily speechless, without words. The unplanned moment quickly turned into a real sensation, as Camilla's reaction surprised everyone. What happened next truly shocked the audience, transforming the scene into a memorable event. At one event, the future king, Prince George, displayed a serene confidence beyond his years. He helped hand out informational leaflets and greeted guests. Princess Charlotte, always serene, joined her mother to lead the congregation in various traditional carols. Meanwhile, Prince Louis followed his older siblings, seemingly unsure of his role in all the commotion. It was easy to see why the little prince might feel lost. The abbey itself was transformed into a festive haven, with garlands and wreaths adorning the pews and an imposing Christmas tree near the altar, gleaming with gold and silver ornaments. Angelic voices of the choir filled the sacred space. The guests, including prominent figures from the arts, philanthropy, and public service, were dressed in their finest holiday attire. Among the highlights of the evening were readings by notable attendees, such as actor Hugh Bonneville and healthcare workers honored for their service. Their words resonated with themes of hope and resilience and reflected the broader purpose of the event. Kate herself offered a heartfelt introduction. She expressed gratitude to the audience and reflected on the importance of community in difficult times. Her speech set the stage for the much-anticipated message from Queen Camilla. The service unfolded with a blend of tradition and modernity, a characteristic of Kate's vision for the role of the royal family in contemporary Britain. While the grandeur of Westminster Abbey and the formality of the event spoke to the weight of royal tradition, there was also an undeniable sense of warmth and relatability. Balance was evident in the speeches and the music, but also in the interactions between the members of the royal family. As the night progressed, the focus shifted towards the young royals. Prince George and Princess Charlotte sang the carols with enthusiasm. Prince Louis, however, was a whirlwind of curiosity and excitement. His antics drew amused glances from both family members and the audience. Then, the Abbey witnessed a moment that would soon eclipse all others. It was during Queen Camilla's turn. The instant Prince Louis entered Westminster Abbey, it was clear he was full of energy. Known for his lively antics during public events, he has become a fan favorite for his mischievous expressions and unpredictable behavior. At 5 years old, Louis possesses a natural charisma that often makes him the center of attention. This time, however, his mischievous nature would lead to a moment no one could have anticipated. Seated next to his siblings, Louis initially seemed to be on his best behavior. Dressed in a tailored navy suit and sporting a mischievous smile, he exchanged whispers with his sister and occasionally waved to familiar faces in the crowd. However, as the night wore on, his restless energy began to surface. While the audience was captivated by the angelic singing of the choir, Louis was clearly more interested in the gleaming microphone on the lectern. The crucial moment came when Queen Camilla stepped forward to deliver her speech. As the Queen Consort adjusted the microphone and prepared to speak, Louis saw his opportunity. In the blink of an eye, he rose from his seat and approached the lectern with the confidence of someone who had rehearsed the move 100 times before. Before anyone could intervene, he reached the microphone. He took the microphone and declared something completely unintelligible but charmingly animated. The audience remained still, unsure of how to react. Gasps of surprise echoed through the abbey, followed by stifled laughter as the scene unfolded. Camilla, taken by surprise, took a small step back. For a moment, it seemed no one knew what to do. Louis, undaunted by the commotion he had caused, continued speaking into the microphone with notable composure. Camilla leaned down to Louis's level and said softly, "Shall we let Grandma Camilla speak now?" Louis hesitated, then let out a giggle that only added to the moment's charm. In an atmosphere of shared amusement and lightheartedness, the young prince swayed and hummed softly, as if nothing unusual had occurred. The moment would be etched as one of the most memorable in the history of Kate's Christmas Carol service. For Louis, it was simply another adventure in his young royal life, but for those present, it was a royal bombshell they would not soon forget. With Queen Camilla's reaction setting the tone for the rest of the evening, the stage was now set for the royal family to display their dignity, humor, and adaptability. Queen Camilla's initial reaction to Louis's antics was a fleeting but unmistakable moment of surprise, though what followed revealed much about her. Although Camilla managed to regain the microphone, Lou was not ready to relinquish the spotlight. He began gesturing animatedly to the audience, pointing at the decorations and mimicking the exaggerated movements of the choir director. Princess Charlotte covered her mouth to stifle a giggle, while Prince George looked at his younger brother with a mix of exasperation and amusement. The audience could not hide their delight. Contained laughter gave way to open laughter, and even the most stoic attendees could not resist smiling at Lou's impromptu performance. The atmosphere in the abbey instantly transformed into one of shared amusement and lightheartedness. Prince William and Princess Kate, seated a few rows back, initially remained in their seats. Kate eventually stood up and approached the lectern. Confidently, she gently took Louis by the hand and said, "Let's save your big speech for next time." Despite the interruption, Camilla handled the situation with elegance. Once Louis was seated, she adjusted the microphone and began her speech. However, Louis's antics continued to be the subject of whispered conversations and stifled laughter among the audience. His ability to lighten the mood and inject a sense of spontaneity into the formal event was undeniable. Camilla's spontaneous display of patience and humor in the face of embarrassment highlighted her adaptability, a quality that has become increasingly evident in her public appearances. In many ways, her reaction embodied the modern monarchy's effort to remain accessible and human, even in moments of unpredictability. Camilla managed to salvage the moment and, in the process, won the affection of those watching her both in the abbey and at home. The incident also offered a glimpse into Camilla's growing confidence in her role as queen consort. For years, her position within the royal family was scrutinized and, at times, controversial. However, as she navigates her responsibilities with increasing ease, situations like this demonstrate her ability to balance the expectations of tradition with the realities of modern family life. Her interaction with Louis underscored her natural ability to connect with younger generations while maintaining the dignity required by her position. Her composed recovery showed an experienced understanding of public perception. Camilla knew that the cameras were rolling and that each of her movements would be scrutinized, analyzed. She chose to embrace the situation rather than resist it. By regaining control of the microphone and resuming her speech, her attitude indicated to the audience that the moment was nothing more than an amusing interruption. By refusing to be perturbed by the incident, she turned it into a charming anecdote that reinforced her relatability. Camilla's reaction also highlighted her sense of humor, a characteristic that has long been appreciated by those who know her personally, but which is often overshadowed by the formalities of her royal role. Her ability to smile at the unexpected and gently redirect Louis's enthusiasm revealed a quick wit and a relaxed nature. It was a reminder that, even in the most traditional institutions, moments of levity can strengthen connections both within the family and with the public. This display of adaptability is emblematic of how Camilla has approached her role. In her role as queen consort, she has often been tasked with bridging the gap between the old and the new. She is expected to uphold the traditions of the monarchy while embracing a more modern and accessible image. Moments like this highlight her ability to navigate that balance with elegance. She understands that the relevance of the royal family in the current world depends not only on adhering to protocol but also on demonstrating authenticity. The event also shed light on Camilla's relationship with her step-grandchildren. Although her position as the grandmother of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis could have been filled with challenges, Camilla has managed to forge a bond based on affection and respect. Her ability to connect with Louis in a public setting suggests a deeper relationship, one that allows for moments of spontaneity.